Hi, this is Hayley from the Huddo Boards team. Today I'm going to show you how you can get started with Microsoft PowerAutomate and create some really simple workflows between Huddo Boards and your other workplace applications. So here I'm just going to come to my quick access button at the top here, and I'm going to select all apps to open the Microsoft apps area. From here I'm going to type in the top Power, and I can see PowerAutomate, which I'll select. It's opened a new window for me, and from here the first thing that I'm going to do is to check if Huddo Boards is one of my connectors. So I'm going to come first to Data, and then I'm going to see Connections. So here I can see all the connections that I have set up, and that includes Huddo Boards, which is great. If you don't have Huddo Boards here, you can search for it by adding a new connection. This will enable you to connect Huddo Boards to other applications. So once you've done that, you can come across to Create and select Automated Cloud Flow. I'm going to skip this step for the moment. You can give your flow a name if you like, but I'm just going to press skip for the moment. And instead here, I'm going to say what I want to happen. So for this flow, what I'm going to do is say that whenever a card in Huddo Boards is assigned to me, I'm going to have that appear in Microsoft To Do. So this is a really nice and easy flow if you like using both Huddo Boards to have a little bit more in-depth information into your tasks, but you also enjoy using Microsoft To Do to have that really quick and easy overview of the things that you have coming up. So here, let's see, assigned task, I'm going to select. Okay, so there's no additional information needed for this step, which is great. If this is the first time that you're using Microsoft PowerAutomate, it will probably ask you to log in to confirm your connection to Huddo Boards. So just follow the steps to do that. Next, I'm going to press New Step, and I can select my connector here. I'm going to say To Do. Okay, and add a to do. Great. Okay, so this one at the top, our Huddo Boards, whenever any card is assigned to me in Huddo Boards, it will be added to Microsoft To Do. And I can select my to-do list. I've got a couple in here, at home, at work, added to Huddo Boards. I'm going to add it to Planning for Huddo. Here we get to decide what information is added into our to-do task. So on the right hand side I've got some options that I can select from. So I'm actually going to say the name of the card from Huddo Boards. Then I'm going to put a little dash, and I'm going to say from what board it is from, because that'll be really helpful for me to know where the information is coming from and which board or project it is relevant to. So here I can also add additional information, like if these cards will have, or these tasks will have a due date, a reminder time. I'm just going to leave that blank for the moment, and I can also decide if I want to put in if they have a status or some more information in the body. But at the moment I'm happy with how it is. I just want to keep it really simple to have a quick and easy checklist, and I'm going to press save. Okay, so it's telling me that my flow is ready to go, and I'm going to press test. And I'm going to test this manually. So save and test. I'm going to open up Huddo Boards. I'm going to come to one of the boards that I'm working on. Let's see. I'm going to look in this new board. Okay, and I'm going to assign myself to a couple of the cards so that I can have a look and see how my to-dos are appearing. Okay, so I've done that in a couple. I'm now going to come across to the apps area again, and I'm going to search for to do. So I've come into planning for Huddo, and I can see here, homepage, new board is the board that it's coming from, send email to customers, and personal tiles. These are the cards that I assigned to myself, and they've appeared in the list that I wanted them to appear in Microsoft To Do. So now that we know that this flow is working, I'll come back to Microsoft Power Automate. I'm going to click back, and here I'm going to be able to see an overview. I can see that my flow ran 3 times in the last couple of minutes. They were all successful, and I get an overview of what are my connectors here, the status, if it's on or off, and here this gives me a good idea of if my flows are working or not. So that's a really quick and easy workflow between Huddo Boards and Microsoft To Do using Power Automate. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us at hello@huddo.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.